Chris Jericho hasn't stepped inside a WWE ring in years. But suddenly, as WrestleMania 42 starts coming into focus, his name is everywhere again. WWE Vault clips, contract rumors, backstage reports, and even talk of another promotion entirely. None of it is confirmed, but none of it feels accidental either. Let's break down everything that's happening right now, what's real, what's speculation, and why Chris Jericho's future is suddenly one of the most interesting stories in wrestling. For months, Chris Jericho has been noticeably absent from television. No AEW storylines, no major appearances, no clear direction. That alone would normally spark curiosity. But what really set things off was WWE itself. Recently, WWE highlighted one of Jericho's classic moments through its Vault programming. On the surface, it looked like nostalgia, but fans know better. WWE doesn't randomly spotlight former top stars during WrestleMania season. The timing is what caught people's attention. When WWE starts revisiting a legend's past, especially someone with unfinished history, it almost always means conversations are happening somewhere behind the scenes. WWE has a long track record of using archival content strategically. They did it with legends before surprise appearances. They've done it ahead of Hall of Fame announcements. They've done it before contract returns. Is this a guarantee? No. But when a name like Chris Jericho resurfaces on WWE platforms during WrestleMania build-up, people notice. Fans immediately began dissecting the clip, the timing, and the intent behind it. And once speculation starts during WrestleMania season, it spreads fast. Here's where things get complicated. Reports over the last 24 hours suggest Jericho's AEW contract was expected to expire at the end of 2025. That alone would make him a potential free agent heading into 2026. However, Fightful Select reported that there's no confirmation whether Jericho's contract was extended due to his recent hiatus from television. That uncertainty matters. If his deal quietly expired, WWE could legally talk to him. If time was added, everything changes. As of now, Jericho is still listed as active on AEW's official roster page. That's important because AEW usually removes names quickly when contracts end, so right now, the situation is unclear by design. Fans expected Jericho to appear on Raw recently. That didn't happen. According to PWInsider, Mike Johnson reported that there were no plans for Jericho to appear on WWE Raw in Dusseldorf, Germany. That shut down immediate expectations, but it didn't end the story. In fact, it reinforced one thing. If Jericho returns, WWE wants it to be big, not random, not rushed. But WWE doesn't bring legends back quietly during WrestleMania season. This is why WrestleMania 42 keeps coming up. Set for April in Las Vegas, WrestleMania 42 is shaping up to be a spectacle-driven show. WWE loves history, callbacks, and moments that feel larger than life. Jericho fits that mold perfectly, whether it's a surprise appearance, a confrontation, a one-off match, or even a Hall of Fame-related angle. WrestleMania gives WWE maximum visibility. That's why insiders keep circling it as the most likely stage if a return happens. There's also the Royal Rumble factor. The Rumble is WWE's favorite place for surprises. It allows legends to return without committing to long-term storylines. Jericho entering the Royal Rumble would instantly become one of the most talked-about moments of the night. No promos required, no build-up needed, just music, reaction, and history. That alone makes it a realistic option, even if WrestleMania is the ultimate destination. Here's where things get really interesting. According to Andrew Baidala, there is strong interest from Jericho in working with TNA Wrestling. TNA is debuting on AMC, and a surprise appearance from Jericho would instantly legitimize the relaunch. Some insiders even theorize a wild scenario where Jericho appears in TNA, wrestles at Genesis, and then transitions back to WWE ahead of the Royal Rumble. To be clear, this is theory, not confirmation, but wrestling history has taught us never to rule out the unexpected. Let's ground this. Jericho is not expected on Raw. No WWE return is confirmed. AEW status remains unclear. But the smoke is real. Vault footage, contract ambiguity, WrestleMania timing, multiple promotions circling. That usually means conversations are happening even if nothing is signed yet. Chris Jericho doesn't need to return, but if he does, WWE will make sure it feels important. So let me ask you this. Do you think Chris Jericho returns to WWE at WrestleMania 42, shows up at the Royal Rumble, or surprises everyone with a TNA appearance first? Comment down below and let me know.